Okay, this is a picture of 160 foot of pipe. It's not the best picture because this was taken with a cell phone, but I wanted to show you that there was a little bit of a slight bend upward on it, and it did have a slight curve to it, not very much. It took me about a half an hour or so with a shovel handle because I broke the shovel trying to get this thing straightened out as best as possible. I thought I did a pretty good job. There's also some things in the video that I want to bring to your, well, I'm not going to bring it to your attention. I'm going to let you figure it out for yourself, make your own comments, see what you see if it matches what I see. And if you don't make comments, then I'm assuming that you're maybe blind. But I'm going to leave the natural audio on this and let it go that way. Okay, we're going to try this again. Okay, I got my camera set right inside the pipe, and you can see I'm not quite centered in it. And let's zoom back here. And let's see what kind of we come up with. And I got it set down toward the bottom. And then if I'm going to bring it out of the pipe and bring it down halfway here to this edge. And as you see, check that out. Okay. And then if I'm going to try to zoom out. As I bring it up, look at the diffraction too. You know how that diffraction line is. And as I bring it up, I'm going to bring it to the center of the pipe. Okay, there's the center. Approximately, I'm not perfect in here. Why we got it in the center. And zoom back. And look at there. And that's in the center. Again, let's bring it off to the left side of the pipe. And you see the little hole. Bring it back into the center. Centering it. I'd like to keep it zoomed out just a tad bit. Okay. Let's try that. Bring it down. Sorry about this, I don't have much room. But that gives you an idea right here. And like I said, as I come up, it brings everything back to the center. And here, let's go off to the right edge here. And I'm off to the right side of the pipe. And we'll go up to the top too. Okay. I actually have to keep my camera bent down in order to get the hole in there, or to see the light. Okay. And that's not even to the edge of the pipe. Again, if I zoom back here, show you the edge of the pipe. And here's the edge. And look at that. You don't even see the hole. You don't even see the hole.
Then again, we're going to go back down. And there we go. How about that? And look at the diffraction. You see, I'm hoping you can see that diffraction line. And that diffraction can also obscure our vision when that diffraction line is way out there on the horizon. Okay? Just like that right there. Okay. So it gives you something to think about. Right, I'm gonna step back this way, about 20-something feet again from it. And look at how that pipe starts looking like a needle instead of an 18-inch round pipe. That is 18 inches, I'm pretty sure. Now, I might be too far back. I got to kind of get in this little depression right here. Otherwise, when I get down here, you're not going to see nothing. And let's see if I can zoom in. Okay. And again, you know, even these little, you know, think about waves out there on the water. Waves that are farther out there too, that would obscure your vision. You know, Globers say we're crazy, but you know what? They can say we're crazy all they want. I know my perspective, and I know what perspective is. I mean, as much filming as I've done, and like I said, you know, you get a little bit of anything in the way of it, and you're gonna lose it. You know, waves, swells are going to block you out from seeing any better than that right there. And here, let me get down here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And let me see if I can keep my camera down lower. How about if we go up? Because that might be better. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Yeah. So yeah. Think about that, people. Again, I wish I could have got this pipe perfectly level, but that's pretty hard to do, and this thing weighs a frickin' ton. Believe me, I mean, I sweated my butt off just trying to get this thing level as it was. And again, though, you can pretty much see what I'm talking about as far as perspective. The lower my camera goes, the lower we are to the parallel line. See how that works? So you're low to the ground, and that's going to give you a different perspective. And again, you know, people say, oh, if you jump up, I mean, if you go up higher, you'll see more of the sun, right? Well, that would work too on parallel lines on a flat surface, because right here proves that. You know, I come up higher, and there's the sun rising. You know, it rises back up. So, kiss my butt, globe heads. You know, I hate, look, I don't mean to insult anybody, but, you know, most of the time, you guys got to realize that you're the ones that are really insulting the flat earthers for doing some research. And you guys don't do any research. You guys tell us that we're proving the globe and all that crap. And I beg to differ with you. I know what my videos show, my observations. So don't give me that line of crap. Okay? Don't give it to me, because I'm not buying your crap. Your supposedly lies. And again here, let's do this. I mean, that gives you an idea of what it would look like, you know, the farther away you get from it. Let me get a little closer. Maybe I won't get all the grass blocking me out. But you know, as we go away from something, and somebody will say, well, what about the sun? It's getting bigger and smaller. If we're using the opening as a reference to the sun. Well, you do have magnification that none of you people take into consideration. So again, the lower I go to my perspective, things fall off. And again, here we go. Zoom in on it. And there it is. And again, you know, you got perspective. Too bad I didn't have any magnifying glasses or sheets, because this could be a good example too. And there you go. Perspective for you people. Perspective. And then what I'd like to do, one last thing here, is just set my camera on this edge and even zoom out to it. Okay. Ha. Yeah, and it is pretty level. I do gotta say, it comes up at one end, but there's not much I can do about that. And again, we were trying to keep everything centered here. I mean, look, this is my lens on the inside of the pipe, and I don't even think that's the hole you're seeing. I think that's, I mean, right there, you're just seeing glare off the light being reflected off the inside of the pipe. Now as I bring it back down, of course you're seeing more of that hole. And right here I'm in the center of the pipe, so it gives you a good idea. Off to the right, off to the left. And again, like I said, this is 160 foot. And we're going to go back to the top. And there you go. And one more at the bottom. And there you go. Give you a good idea, a good example of rising and falling of a sunset. Okay, and let me see if I can get down to this end and show you the mark of 160 foot again. And yeah, I got some fire ants biting the hell out of me right now. Let's see. It says 16 DR18. I think the outside is 18, the inside is 16. I'm pretty sure that's the way that is. And let me go all the way back down here, because they did mark this pipe. They dated it. It shows 135 foot to that mark. And then overall, see, they measured this for me, so that's good. Overall, it's 160 feet. And just out of curiosity, let's shoot back through this end. I got a couple seconds left, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And you can see, look at there. And back to the top part. Yeah. Gone. Interesting, huh? How about over to the right? Yeah. And then to the left. Up the left got some crap on it. But even something up close like that, you know, it's going to block something out way.
Okay, I had some more footage. I'm just going to show a little piece of my cell phone footage, and then I'm going to end this. It's good enough for the perspective test that I'm doing right now. Okay, so you don't like it, Globies. And look at that. And this thing, I mean, this thing don't have that much of a bend in it, but this apparently is making it appear to have a lot more bend in it than it does. Because look at this. Wow. Like I say, it doesn't have that big of a bend in it. But even the glare of the light and the lighting can cause that to occur. But look at that. Okay. Now when I zoom in on it, come on, focus here. God dang it. Let me zoom back. It looks like it's bending upward now. Optical illusion. Because I know for a fact. Alright, this part was with my cell phone, and I just took a screenshot of it at this point. Check that out. And, you know, like I said, with my eye, I really wasn't quite seeing this because, of course, I'm not zoomed in. And then I, also took another picture a little bit earlier, and just to show you, even with my cell phone zoomed in like this, look at this optical illusion. And you tell me that if this can get ramped up, why can't the water appear to be getting ramped up too? And that's what cuts you off from your horizon. All right, so just a little thought, just something to think about, and you be the judge.